What's up, fight fans? It is I, the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and it is time to take it to the ring. Bang, bang!
What's up, fight fans? Greetings from the Wrestleverse.
Yeah, it's your host, Billy here.
And Nate here.
And it's time to take it to the ring.
I did.
Yeah. So on this episode of WrestleCap, we're going to be reviewing Friday Night
Boring.
Smackdown.
It was not Smackdown, it was boring.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to have some smack going down.
No, we're gonna have a bunch of smack talk going down.
Yeah, man, Brock is feeling himself again. All right, so this episode was actually dedicated to Blackjack Lanza.
Yes.
So he just passed away this week.
My condolences.
He's a legend, Hall of Famer. He was a coach during the Attitude Era.
Amazing, man.
So they dedicated the episode to him. It was a really cool montage at the end.
Oh man, it was beautiful. But we got my man Sami Zayn coming out with the wheelchair and like a collar, like
I'm
hurt.
Collar on. He's got a big leg boot on. It's like,
two escort men.
And this was after just an absolute beatdown that he got from Brock and Reigns last week. F5s and suplexes and stomps and stuff.
I don't know.
And then he comes out with like two of the buffest nurses I've ever seen. Like
they were bad. They were huge. Freaking, like, you guys have time to work out and you guys are going to nursing school?
Yeah. And you know, he actually makes a good point. He says, I'm the toughest guy in WWE, and it took two of the best wrestlers to do this to me.
No, he's just lucky.
He makes a pretty good point.
No, he's just lucky because he had the opportunity to be with two of the best wrestlers, and they whooped his ass.
They really did. Yeah, he was crying, saying he's going to sue.
I'm gonna sue everybody.
All of this stuff is conspiracy theory. They're everybody out to get me.
Heyman's like, I'm gonna come out and like, choose out Zayn, But Zayn's like, shut up there, and he just
shut your mouth.
Yeah,
shut your mouth.
Stands up. He's like, Heyman looks scared actually.
Yeah, so he turns around, he looks down, he's like, whoop, he's right in his face. And
man, Brock Lesnar comes out after that, and he's so funny. Brock Lesnar's funny.
Zayn looks like he's gonna poop himself.
Oh yeah,
like, he is just
my buddy's coming
terrified, man. And dude, it's a 10.
Oh yeah, he's like, so what's your pain? He's like, it's a 10. It's a 10. No.
He's like, no, really, how bad is it, man? Is it really that bad? He's like, it's a 10, man. It's a 10. I'm really hurt.
But my emotions, in my heart, it was a 20 you broke.
So Brock is kind of being pretty cool.
God.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to take you out hunting and fishing and
get some
all this other cool stuff. And Zayn's like, well, I'm a vegan.
Yeah, I'm about bullshit.
He's like, oh, come on, no. And he kind of just like takes him and starts wheeling him off and bullying him into the decision.
Well, at that point, man, Heyman's like, what the hell's going on? I was like, this is like really weird.
Canadian bromance going on?
Yeah, what the...
He goes in and he hypes up Brock. Dude.
Oh yeah, that's his thing,
just
bro.
like you see Brock's face just like completely change and he gets amped up.
Yeah.
Takes out the two nurses. The nurses go flying. Then boots Sami Zayn out of the chair.
Yup.
Just beating the heck out of the guy. I mean, really.
It was like Winter Soldier starting up again. He does the lines.
Dude,
just like...
great. So he pulls him out. He still has the C collar on, a leg brace, and another F5 sends him down. And like Heyman just has this look on his face, just like evil.
I woke up my super soldier.
Right?
Got
Nakamura
and Boogs versus Angel, Garza, and Humberto.
Anyways. So Boogs is out, man. He's got some great tunes.
Bro,
he's loving it.
He loves doing the entrance music of freaking Nakamura, bro.
Comes out. He's feeling it too,
Of course.
And then you got Angel and Humberto. They're already in the ring. We didn't see their entrance.
No, what was up with that?
Humberto.
They face off, man. I'm just joking. And then
Humberto just goes flying. Boogs sends him into the corner and
it's tossed over his head and
picks up Angel.
Man.
Right over his head, tosses him out.
Yeah, Humberto just like rakes his eyes after that from behind. But Boogs lifts up behind him and stuns him and a toss out the ring.
Yep.
Boop.
Big toss.
Yeah, it looked like he had a heart attack after he did that.
Yeah, Nakamura comes right in, big boot, then covers.
It was a knee to the face.
Fast match.
Like a knee to the face.
So then backstage we see Ali, Woods, Kingston, the Vikings. They're all standing around this purple cover. They're getting ready to unveil the new crown that's, I guess, made out of unicorn horns, but silly stuff. Crown is cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It looked like Loki's crown, bro. Honestly,
yeah, it was like a Zelda vibe to it too.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. It's definitely an improvement.
Well, we got freaking Drew McIntyre, then Adam Pearce talking after this, and Pearce is just being a prick, talking all this crap to Drew McIntyre, blah blah blah.
Can't bring a sword in the ring tonight.
Yeah, stabs your desk, bro. That's what you get.
Puts the sword right into the desk, like this far. Is pretty funny.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and then we see Storm and Banks. They're backstage. They're talking. Banks is hyping up Storm for her match going up against Flair later on tonight.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, just hyping her up, saying you got it. Forget Flair. I've never seen her so embarrassed before after she got cream pied to the face. So the next match, we actually have Sheamus and Drew McIntyre.
Ooh, Drew, the Viking, yeah.
Sheamus kind of starts poking Drew with his cane.
It's weird. I don't know why.
Smacks it away.
Yeah, dude. He's mad, bro.
And they go at it, man.
Yeah, then Drew's like pissed tonight, though, because he can't take his big old sword. So he does these chops at Sheamus and brings a pale man to a ruby red freaking chest. Oh, poor man.
Lit his chest.
Done. Man. You're done, bro. You're going to bleed,
like
bro.
Extra bright.
Yeah, Casper, you need to get some sun.
It's like throbbing, you know. You look like it would be hot to touch. It was like.
Oh, I bet it is. Shoot. Chops from him. Then Sheamus is like stunner over the ropes on Sheamus and sends a massive chop to Drew. Like, boom, dude. That's what you get for chopping my chest up. Take some of this.
Yeah. And just like, bah, dude, just, oh my God. And then Drew gets a nice side roll through.
Boom.
Though. And then Sheamus gets like, it was an Irish curse backbreaker.
And
then he's still kicked out. Drew's still kicked out. It was great.
Well, the Drew counts down for like his Claymore, and then the whole place does it. Sheamus like plants him with a freaking thrust kick, and then Sheamus is like, cover, holy cow, man. The crowd is like going nuts. These guys are crazy. Claymores flying all over the place.
It's nuts, man, dude. Yeah, then Sheamus plants Drew with this thrust kick. Sheamus gets cover.
Ooh, holy cow, man. It was done. He was like, I got him, bro. I finally beat the freaking...
I was shocked.
Yeah, I was too, dude.
I was surprised.
I didn't think he'd win, actually.
Yeah. And then backstage, we have Happy and Madcap Moss.
Oh my God, Madcap Moss.
And I don't know what kind of sneaky stuff they're planning, but they're pushing the desk that has Drew's sword in it. They're just like pushing it away. They're like giggling. Like they're going to sell it on eBay or something. Which if you do, let me know. I want it. So, and then backstage, we have Heyman being interviewed by Kayla, and she asks about Brock, and, he's kind of warned her again. He was like,
he doesn't like her.
I told you not to ask those kinds of questions.
No, he doesn't
Now she goes full-blown kind of journalist, and then keeps pressing him, and he just gets mad and shuts down, walks away.
That's how it does, bro.
And she has this very pleased look on her face, like, I'm going to get you, man.
Well, because he said he was going to fire her last
like
couple times. That's why, so no.
Yeah, so the next match, we have Sonya Deville and Naomi.
Yeah, bro.
They've had beef for a while now, and really...
I don't know.
Sonya's been messing with Glow. Naomi's been catching a lot of extra S from her boss. Yeah, a lot of strife between these two.
She's a good fighter. She's a good wrestler. I don't know what her big deal is about her anyway. She has like the best music anyway. She comes out, it's like going to EDC music going on with the Glows.
The crowd's feeling the Glow, man. The crowd loves it too.
I love that music.
Yeah, and then Sonya comes out looking mean and serious. She kind of looks like a dominatrix. And then she's finally out of her suit and ready to fight.
After like 20 minutes later.
Yeah. So now you have Blazler.
Yeah.
And Natalia.
They're like
they enter outside the ring.
Yeah, escorts.
Bodyguards. Like Baszler has a wrench, so like Naomi jumps out of the ring, sticks both of them, jumps right back into the ring, and then
that's it, bro. Yeah,
they're all outside of the ring, staring her down. Now Sonya jumps out, she gathers up the girls, they all stand there.
Then
they're just like staring her down.
Yeah, bro. You know what comes out? Zai comes in and WWE debut right now. Her cool ass music. She comes out from NXT. She's here to help out Naomi. Oh my God, girl! And now all of them are starting to fight and kick each other. Yep, it's awesome.
It was great. Yeah. So now it's just
Zion
and Naomi in the ring.
Yeah, bro.
And Sonya just like runs her out. Like
it wasn't a fight, bro. She just did.
It was really lame. Actually.
It was lame.
And then the three of them go up the stage, and it's
bye bye.
Yeah, it's just Naomi in there. It was really, that was a dumb match. It wasn't.
Only thing I liked was Xia Li's entrance. That was it.
And then backstage we see RK Bro.
Oh my God!
With the Jackass movie, the new one. They're doing a plug. Johnny Knoxville makes like a wrestling joke, the hook and ladder, and like grabs a guy by the nuts and pulls him out. Like.
And then I'm like the strongest bolt.
And I felt just like Randy Orton. They're like, "Oh, what do you have to say?" And he's just like dead face. nothing and walks away. It was just dumb. Like, why are they even there? It's a movie plug, I get it, but...
All right, Charlotte Flair versus Toni Storm coming up, guys. Oh yeah, the bell rings and Flair comes out hot. And she just like stiff right hands and starts off beating the poop out of freaking Toni. This is like Flair taking the cream pie personally to Storm.
This is after Flair, yeah. Anyway,
pissed, bro.
So this is a pretty fast-paced match, man. These ladies are going back and forth really hard, really fast.
It was bad.
You know, Flair gets like her double moonsault move in.
Oh my god. Yeah, but just for 2 count.
Just a 2 count.
Yeah.
2 count.
2. It's 2.
And then, you know, Toni comes back with like a great roll-up and a nice German suplex. And Flair looks like a bit shocked.
She's shocked, girl.
She's underestimating Toni tonight.
She's like, I got you, girl. I know where you live.
Yeah. So, I mean, she kind of looks a bit shook, Flair does.
Yeah, she's not having it, bro. And now the crowd is chanting. Let's go, Toni, bro. Toni Storm, we need you, bro, to get that storm, bro, and put some lightning on this girl. Yeah. Flair's like, oh my god, I'm gonna send Toni Storm in the corner, bro.
Yeah, and then Toni Storm just eats that pole.
Oh my god. Oof. She's like, oh my god, on my face.
And then then stomps come from Flair, and she's like not holding anything back.
Oh, she went psychotic.
The ref tells her to stop.
Yeah.
She stops, but then goes right back in, stomping the crap out of her. The ref calls a DQ.
Yeah.
She doesn't care. She still keeps fighting. She can care less. She just keeps on whooping Toni's butt after the match.
Well, she's probably,
Dirty, dirty girl. So then backstage, we see Adam Pearce and
Brock.
Brock, they kind of face off.
Yeah, man, they're having some beef with each other more, you know.
So he kind of tells this really creepy story.
About a moose.
About how he was hunting up there when he was suspended, and he killed this massive 2,000-pound moose.
Yeah, I'm not carrying it back, bro.
Talks about how he was dressing it and butchering it and slaughtering it.
That's normal here in Florida, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he ends the story and says, you know what I named the moose? The moose that is now hanging on my wall?
Nate.
I named it after you, Adam Pearce.
I would appreciate that. That'd be I'm like,
looks just terrified. I mean, he's practically kind of describing what he would do to him. He's like, hey, we're friends, and he gets this creepy smile, man. It's just sociopath, man.
Anyways, they got Usos coming out. Coming out all hyped up, you know.
Hyping themselves up, man.
Yeah, they pretty much do.
Yeah, they got Woods and Kingston. They come out next. They're talking some smack, followed by Arcade Pro.
Boy, say you come out, sir. And anyways,
lame
British accent 103. You know.
Yeah, and then RK Bro, they come out next. You know, you got Randy Orton and Riddle versus, this is a 3-way tag.
Yeah,
so you have the Usos, you have Jay and Jimmy, and then you have Woods and Kingston.
Yeah, bro.
So, like, this is a triple threat tag team match. I don't know, the title sounds a lot better than the actual match was. I'm going to be 100% honest.
It was so bad, bro.
It was kind of a boring match. It really was. I thought it was going to be great. You know, you got Riddle and Kingston, they face off first.
It was bad.
And then Kingston gets the first takedown. Then... goes right, like it's Wood tagged in. He gets like this nice elbow drop.
Oh, dude, why you make it sound like it's even boringer than you're talking?
No, it was.
And then Usos like come out and then they do some like uppercuts, but it was like
double uppercut.
You know, I'm like
knocking Orton right off the apron.
Man, he jumped out with him, bro. You know how it is. Anybody's watching this show knows what we're talking about.
Well, the Usos end up coming flying out of the ring, taking all the men out.
We are reviewing it, yes, we are. But this is stuff that we saw that we're not gonna let you see because our stuff is way better. It's all fake. Riddle tags himself in, and then he picks Jimmy up, and he's like, I'm gonna deadlift. Well, that was the realest one. The deadlift one was the realest one. The German suplex. Okay, that was a cool ass move. Okay. Then like Jimmy like comes back even bigger and stronger. Yeah, right, he doesn't, but you know. Anyways.
Dude, you read that so weird, man.
Deadlift Jimmy, suplexed him, and then
Jimmy is much bigger than Riddle.
Yeah,
so I mean, it was impressive to see Riddle pick
in
him
real
up
life,
and then throw him
Riddle
like
would
that.
kick his ass.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hands down, bro.
And then Riddle ends up getting double teamed by the Usos. Jay grabs him, throws him into the ropes, and Jimmy tees off on him like he's getting held off. He's getting plowed. Orton tries to come in and save, and the ref stops it. He's like, "No, you can't do that." And like it just wasn't fast enough.
Orton's out there drinking a Mai Tai, just waiting.
Yeah. Really. And then, I mean, the Usos are just dominating Riddle, not letting him tag out.
I know.
And get to Orton.
It's like, man, you holding on that stash on us, bro?
Yeah. And then Kingston and Woods.
They're just in fairy tale land over there, just waiting to get in. And then, you know, Riddle's like, poor me, poor guy.
Well, he gets whooped up by him, too. Like, Kingston comes down off the top rope, taking Riddle out.
Yeah, with that sad excuse for the kick.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about.
And then Orton finally comes in, cleans house.
Oh.
I mean, the Usos just sending them everywhere. Woods gets slammed into the table too. He cries like a little baby.
Well, you know, freaking Orton's like tired. He's like, I need to end this stuff. I just saw freaking
And then Kingston comes in to save Woods, but yeah, King Woods, he ends up getting slammed into the table.
King Woods, I need your help, sir. Oh, come in, my lord. Like something like that.
Yep, and then you got the RKO to Jay.
Yes.
And then Kingston stomps him off the top post.
Boom, and Woods gets a pin for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it was a pretty lame match.
I'm not
gonna lie.
I'd rather have a root canal. Yeah.
Wow, that's tough words, WWE.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, also, guys, don't forget, once we reach 5,000 subscribers,
yes, Billy,
we're going to choose one of you out there who comments and subscribes.
Yes.
And you're going to get a $250 gift card.
Or you can get yourself an AEW or a WWE. I'd rather pick AEW, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
And for a pay-per-view showing near you. Like a show, not like a pay-per-view, but a show will take you to the show, you know.
Yeah. $250.
Yeah, bro.
But you have to comment and you have to subscribe. If you don't enter, you can't win.
Simple.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Here at Take to the Ring, we like to give each fight card a fight card rating.
That is right, Billy. We do.
We have 5 for Fight Forever.
4, this is awesome.
Yep. 3, you still got it.
2 is what?
What?
And 1 is boring. Don't even watch this show because our recap will be so much more better.
Yeah.
So.
And honestly, it was cool seeing Brock get worked up and kind of intimidate a lot of people.
That was like the best part.
Sami Zayn's line was pretty cool.
That was the best
but
part.
I'm going to have to give this a what.
Yeah, what?
I mean, it gets a 2. Not very good.
What was going on with Boogs? What was going on with Nakazawa? What was going on with like the Viking crew? What was going on with the matches? She was boring, bro.
It was not the best episode.
Jesus.
So, hopefully more to come in the future.
Oh my gosh, please.
I'm excited
it's Friday, bro.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
If you like what you see here, take a moment to leave a comment, you know, share, subscribe,
For more WrestleCap videos like this, just
click the link, the top little logo with our social medias. Bam! Right there to y'all.
Yep. Until next time, Billy here.
Nate here.
Don't stop believing.
Yeah.